Go. Hello, 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 Chatterinos. Welcome to another exciting episode of Kuro Hitsuki. Woo! We love it. We love to be here. Yeah, I'm ready for some good old-fashioned Magic the Gathering. That's what we have in store for you tonight. There's going to be two pods tonight. This is going to be a regular Commander one, and then afterwards going to be another Battle for Tarkir, Tarkir type of thing. So let's dive into this game so we can get over that. We're going to introduce our guests. We're going to have them answer a couple questions, as we always do. Name, pronouns, information on their deck, why they chose and all that, where it is on the bracket system. And then lastly, some non-Magic the Gathering facts that they'd like to share about themselves. So, without further ado, let's dive on in to our guests. First up is Unskilled Commander.
Hey everybody, I am Brian, the Unskilled Commander. Go by he, him. My deck tonight is 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻. It's just going to be vampires and card draw, trying to make as many vampire tokens with lifelink as possible, get crazy high life, and swarm everybody with vampires. I believe it's listed as a bracket 3. I haven't really gone too heavy through it and adjusted anything, but that's what the default is for it on Moxfield. And non-magic fact about me. As you can see from the outlying background, I am just a huge nerd about everything, so Transformers, Marvel Comics, Spider-Man, anime, that kind of stuff. So it isn't contained to just Magic the Gathering. My nerd flag is like across the board.
Love that. There's interest in all of us, and as slowly but surely, Magic will consume all of it. So,
That's true, yeah.
We're living the high life here. Alrighty, well, thank you very much for coming on by, friend. Appreciate it. I also play 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻, so I look forward to seeing what you got going on. Okay, and then over to 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻.
I am 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻. I am a content creator of all trades. So you can find me on all your favorite social media networks, making silly videos and posting just weird, silly content. I'm also a professional cosplayer, so you can sometimes see me wearing costumes, and I actually have a Shadowheart cosplay. Also, that's me. That's me today. I'm just perpetually frozen in time right now. This is me right now. You'll just never know it. My pronouns are she/her, and so I'm doing Shadowheart Dark Justiciar, and with the background Agent of the Iron Throne. So this is just mono black sacrifice, good stuff. It's about a 3. It does have infinite combos of the ping a life, gain life, life loss. There's a few different cards that can make it happen. I will warn you all before it happens, or if it could happen. I'm still learning the deck, so there might be like, oh, whoops moments. Don't realize I have the combo, but I'm getting better at recognizing it.
Yeah.
But it's definitely like a multi-card, several turn-long process to get there. Let's see, something about me. I'm a crazy plant lady. During the pandemic, I picked up some plants, and then I've just been getting more and more plants ever since. I like propagating my plants, specifically, the ones that will allow me to. So I probably have over 10 spider plants in my house, and near 10 pothos plants. So if there's any plant people, you know what those are. Oh, and my monsteras are starting to grow out of control. Yeah.
Okay, a multiverse person. Would you say that you're like, does your green thumb give you like a green player perspective on things, or are you just like, it's all good?
If anything, it's more Golgari.
Oh,
definitely some of my plants die, but I do try very hard to keep them alive.
Okay, Golgari girly, as they say. All right.
I do like big stompy.
Awesome. Well, I look forward to seeing what Shadowheart brings to the table today. And then let's go over to our last guest, but not the least in any way, shape, or form. We have Spectacles in Blue.
Sorry, I was watching the transition on the stream. It looks really good, Kuro.
Thank you.
Job.
Thank you.
Very cool.
Specs. You can call me Specs, but Specs with a blue. Any pronouns. It never shows up on spell table, so if you see it later that there's no pronouns, just write it in Sharpie on your monitor. I'm sure that's safe. Shouldn't be a problem at all. Let's see. So today, of course, I'm playing Child of Alara, which is Miku, Child of Song. If you've followed me on any platform ever, you know that I love Vocaloids. So this is my Hatsune Miku deck. This is all of the Hatsune Miku cards. I was not fortunate enough to get a Snapcaster, but we have a solution for that. Don't worry. But this is a deck I built around with all the Hatsune Miku cards. There's a nickname for this deck, which is Hatsune 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻, which is, I think, a good summary of the point here. Let's see. As far as brackets go, I actually made an effort to not put any game changers in, so I had to take out 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻 like this morning. But it actually can hold up to 2 and 3s, so hopefully it does that today. Something about me. hoping it does without 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻. That's actually saved me a bunch. Yeah, something about me. Oh, I actually play the recorder, but like well.
Oh, that's pretty rare. Yeah, we've all been forced to play it before.
Yeah. I'm reading chat. Sorry. Yes, Miku 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻 chat.
Mm-hmm.
They should have made a 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻. Maybe that'll be Teto. No, Teto should be Winggrace. Anyway, that's all I got.
Nice. Alrighty, and let's see, chat's already filling up here. I love to see it. And let's go over to me. Hello, chat. I am playing Dr. Madison Lee. Pronouns he, him, Kurohitsuki. Dr. Madison Lee is my energy deck. I believe she is the best dang energy deck there is. Although, the new cards they're kind of cool. But Dr. Madison Lee is where it's at because we are energy.deck over here. And yeah, I'm here to make good use of that mechanic, get some good artifact stuff in there, and show off these really cool energy tokens that I have. Shout outs to Luxury Playstyles. Alright, Madison Lee deserved better than the precon she got. Let's just say I think that my deck does her some good credit. That's all I gotta say. Alright. Let's dive into this lovely game of Magic the Gathering. Boom. Look at that. Look at that wonderful transition. Whoa, crazy. Just gonna change one thing really fast. There we go. All right. Yeah, my friends, let's roll a 2d6 and see who among us will be going first. Oh, and actually, I'll be right back because I have food at the door. I got a 9. All right, I'll be right back.
Food.
Hey Zab, I wanted to tell you, I love your comedy skits, but today is the first time I saw it. I saw your gnome bacon skit, and it's fantastic. So I love that audio to begin with because he's hilarious and stuff, and then you did a fun job with it.
Thank you. Yeah, I recorded it and originally posted it last year. And I was like, wait, this is such a good one. I don't have time to make something else today. Let's just reuse this content.
As you should. I actually went to a little seminar about Instagram from someone there before they went all the path that they're doing now.
I return and I am ready to kill. I mean, to play a game of Magic or something.
Wow. Yeah. That's just diving right into the evil. Okay.
Y'all know what we're here for. Alrighty. Chat, how we doing today? How we feeling? We ready to play some Magic the Gathering? Ready to play the greatest game in the multiverse? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Good evening! Hello. Amogus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got a good 7 cards. I can, probably foil this deck out, which is really cool. Alright, yeah, I'm ready to keep. Alrighty.
Okay.
I believe I'm going first because I drew 9, right? Yes?
I think so.
You know, sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles. I will turn one Soul Ring because we drew it. We drew it. I promise we drew it. And then I will, I'll pass the turn.
She's going first on your own channel.
I know,
she's
and
getting
so,
over-
yeah. Paid for the dice, paid for the Soul Ring. You know how it is.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and play, fair and balanced magic. I'll play Razor Tide Bridge comes and tapped and pass. So there you go.
I'm also stoked to see someone else play a Lendozor. I am also, my title's from yesterday.
Let's
Shit.
play a swamp and pass.
All right, let's see if I get something Faustian like Kuro, the old that he made.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, we're gonna go for the absolute classic snow-covered forest tap Llanowar Elves. We're playing Magic like it's 1990.
Thank you. Fix it.
And pass. I guess it'd be a Finhorn Elves if I was, but whatever.
I mean, you know. Okay. Mountain and... or actually... mountain into a Panharmonicon. Panharmonicon. Yeah. Yeah. I'll pass the turn after that.
Okay. Draw for turn. Vault of Champions. I know we thought we were all friends, but I have 2 or more opponents, so it comes in untapped, and then I will tap 2 for a Life Creed duo, flying 1/2. Whenever another creature I control enters, I gain a life. That will pass.
Untap, upkeep, draw. I will play a swamp. I will tap 2 to cast a 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻 Cutthroat. Whenever it or another creature I control dies, each opponent loses 1 life and I gain 1 life. And I will pass.
All right, I'm gonna try talking louder. Chat, tell me if I'm still quiet. Tell me if this is too loud now, though. Awesome.
I've turned you up on my end as well.
Okay, cool. Let's see here.
Still a little quiet, yeah.
All right, snow-covered mountain. 1, 2, 3. Dryad of the Elysian something or other. And snow-covered island. Those are tokens over there, don't worry about that. Pass.
Alrighty, snow-covered island, you say?
Yeah, because I get the extra land drop with the
some sort of extra land drop, you say?
Yeah.
Alright.
Weird if this is a lands deck.
A lands deck, you say? I got Glacial Fortress. I am going to cast my commander. She's here. Dr. Madison Lee, and I will pass the turn.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. I'll play Goldmire Bridge, comes in tapped. Then I will tap 2 white to play Flowering of the White Tree. So, legendary creatures I have get +2/+1 and have ward 1, and non-legendary creatures you control get +1/+1. I don't think I'm really going to go swinging with just 1 creature, so I will pass.
Untap, keep, draw.
Mm-hmm.
I will play a Phyrexian Tower for land.
1 Phyrexian Tower, please, coming right up.
Indeed. Okay, we have options, but let's just tap 3 to cast Agent of the Iron Throne. So, commander creatures I own have whenever an artifact or creature you control is put into the graveyard from the battlefield, each opponent loses 1 life. My commander is not in play, so you have nothing to fear yet.
Yet, TM.
And I will pass. You all have big blockers. Or bigger than a 1/1 blockers.
Nah, it's fine.
Alright, untap and draw. Let's see. Oh, well. Don't need that yet. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So, this is where things get silly, I hope.
Second Phyrexian has hit the tower, so true.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Now, I could bring in the commander, but let's leave Miku off deck for a second here. We're going to bring in Green Sleeves Morrow Sorcerer. Protection from planeswalkers and wizards. Power toughness is the number of lands I have. And whenever a land enters under my control, I get a Badger token. Now I have another land drop. So we're going to bring in Prizviz.
I'm scanning a deck on the side right now, chat. There's a card scanner that I have going on over here. Yeah. Because the next pod after this is going to be another Tarkir typo battle thing. And I gotta get this deck scanned in.
39, and
it's working.
Crack the Prizviz for another land, which will get me another Badger, but I'm gonna go do the land search during, your turns. Pass.
I can't. I'm running into that problem, Zab. I can't scan hardened scales. Grr.
No.
Right.
Is it trying to tell you it tracks the Praetor's voice?
No, it's just like can't scan. They just like can't bear witness to the. Maybe this is like a foil. I don't know. Alrighty. I'm gonna play Ferris, or I'm gonna play actually Helios 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to. Doesn't matter. I'm going to Glimmer of Genius. So I'm going to scry 2, draw 2, and gain 2 energy. Scry 2. Draw. Put 1 to the top, 1 to the bottom. Then draw 2, gain 2 energy. And then I'm going to play Aura Shifter. Or Aurora Shifter, I should say. I love this card. This card's so good. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, I can get that many energy. And at the beginning of combat, on my turn, I may pay 2 energy. When I do, she becomes a copy of another target creature I control, except it still has the on-hit ability. And that is going... do I swing at anyone? Someone deserve any punches? No. Certainly not me. I'll pass.
Right. Untap a key
What was
draw.
the question, Kushanada? Sorry, say that again.
I will play. Which one's best?
You're gonna play what?
Play
Aurora
one
Shifter.
hand,
Aurora
one
Shifter.
comes in tapped. I will then tap a white and a black. Play Legion Lieutenant. He is a vampire, a 2/2 that says other vampires get +1/+1. But I played a creature, so I will gain a life off the duo. And then immediately scoop while I'm still winning. No, just kidding.
Got him!
As one does.
It means you ended at the most life, so still a victory somehow.
Yeah, go out on top.
Above starting life, too.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
You're
Do
so
I
done.
want?
Okay.
I mean, now that I have 2, we'll do it. We'll go. I will swing Life King Creed Duo, which is now a 2/3 in the air at Kuro for daring to have me on his pod or on his stream.
That's true. I'll never make that mistake again! I'll take
I
it.
know, that's it.
Just 1 damage, right?
2. It is
2? Oh
Yep.
my
There's 2
god.
on the card. It's a bat and a bird.
I do love the card, actually. I think it's one of the coolest, cutest arts. I love Bloomburrow, but who doesn't?
Yeah, Bloomburrow was fantastic. I will go ahead and pass after that.
Find me a monster who didn't like Bloomburrow. That's the real thing.
Untap.
Absolutely splendid.
Draw.
set.
Yeah, show me someone who didn't like Bloomburrow, and I'll show you a liar.
Manurm. How do we want to do this? What do we want to do? We could do that, or we could do that.
It refuses to read hardened scales. I'm gonna cry.
Okay. I'm going to tap Rexian Tower and sacrifice the Zulaport Cutthroat, as much as I don't want to see it go bye-bye. So you will all lose 1 life, and I will gain 1 life.
This one, gain 1.
And then I have 2 floating manas, and I will tap these other 2 to cast Gisa, Glorious Resurrector. If a creature an opponent controls would die, exile it instead. At the beginning of my upkeep, put all creatures exiled with Gisa, Glorious Resurrector onto the battlefield under my control, and they gain Decayed.
She's a good card.
And then I will I will play Barger for land. It comes in untapped because I control a legendary creature. And I'll pass.
That was so heavenly.
It was.
You're welcome.
That was a full step.
A serenade.
You're welcome.
Draw for turn. The heck is this? Oh, that's what I put. That's what I subbed Tefpo for. I'm like, I don't recognize this card. All right. Cool. What do I want to do? Yeah, okay, we'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, we're invoking the fact that Dryad of Elysian Grove also gives me Chromatic Lantern powers to play Miku, Divine Diva. We have our first Miku of the game.
One Miku coming right up.
Yeah, one Miku.
One
These
Hitsune.
hollows don't really show up, so I have the non-foils over here, so just so people can actually read them. There you go. So I'm immediately going to... She comes in at 4, go up to 6 to gain life for each creature while I have 5. I'll do that, so I'll go back up to 43. Does that seem safe?
Which Miku was it? I forgot.
This is Divine Diva, so Elspeth, basically, Terrell.
Yes. Very pretty.
Let's see. Geese is a 4/4.
Every geese is good. Yeah, every geese is good. Every geese is good. Yeah, geese is a glorious 4/4.
Shifter's a 1/3.
Do you play with same people every time, or is it like random people? It is different people in the like content creator community. I play with different Magic content creators, and also just people from my community as well. So it's not. It is
All right.
a group of it is a random group of my people. My people. Love your girl Gisa. Gisa's great. Like, I mean, every Gisa card's good, and every Geralf card's also good. You're attacking me?
No, passing.
Oh, passing to me. Okay. So you say. Alrighty. Oh wait. Then oh yeah. Okay. Let's play a Forest Lake. I'm going to play 1, 2, 3 for a conversion apparatus. It's just one of those cool mana rock cards for energy. On cast, I get an energy. And I'm going to then I'm gonna... Who's open? No one's open. How could none of you be open?
Got badgers for days.
Badger.
No, badgers.
Yeah, okay, I'm glad that we're all on it. Okay, we're gonna risk it all. And by risk it all, I mean, like, it's a marginal risk, but to me, it's everything. I'm gonna add 1 energy to my energy pool, with Helios 1. And I'm going to spend 2 mana to cast Amped Raptor. When Amped Raptor, Modern All-Star, enters the battlefield, I get 2 energy, and I can reveal cards from... exile cards from the top of my library until I exile a non-land card. I can cast it for spending energy. So I will spend 4 energy to play Scurry of Gremlins. So let me see. It's 2 triggers. It's play and then cast. So this card gets cast and enters. Scurry of Gremlins says when it enters the battlefield, I get 1 energy for each... I put 2 gremlins into play. Which I'll do these 2 cards. 2 little gremlins. And then I get 1 energy for each creature I control. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will get 5 energy. And that's a permanent. No, artifact or creature entering. Okay, you're lucky. And then Amphitraptor will trigger again. I will get another 2 energy. And then I'll exile... Ooh, okay. The Motherlode Excavator.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Look at all these Fallout cards coming out. When the Motherlode Excavator enters the battlefield, choose target opponent. I get an amount of energy equal to the number of non-basic lands that opponent controls. Whenever the Motherlode attacks, I may pay 4 energy. When I do, destroy target non-basic land defending player controls. And creatures that player controls without flying can't block this turn. So on cast of an artifact, I'll gain an energy. And then when it enters, who has the most non-basic lands? It looks like...
I have 4.
Yeah, it looks like... Jeez! Wow, not helping me out at all over their 5-color deck. Jeez.
Yeah.
I
can take Prismatic Vista back.
No. Alright, so this is 1. So that's 5 energy there. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 energy here. So I'll gain 4 energy. Cool. And actually when it enters, so that does it twice. That's crazy. So then that's 5 and then 4. Awesome. Look at all this energy I gained. Raspberry with the big old spicy raid. Oh my gosh. We love Ree. We love Ree in this house, in this community, in this channel, everything. Ree is heckin' fantastic. Thank you so very much, Ree, for the big old spicy raid. I hope that you've been well. And thank you for your heartfelt message the other day. Okay, yeah, I'm going to spend 4 energy from Scurry of Gremlins, and I'm going to give my entire board state haste and +1/0. A copy of another target creature except it has this ability and whatever. Okay, and I'm gonna spend 2 energy. So here's 5. I'll spend 2 of it to make Aura Shifter a copy of Amped Raptor. So it's just a 3/1 with first strike, but when I hit you, I gain energy equal to the damage I deal. And now we're going to go to combat. Zab. Or no. Unskilled Commander. I'm going to swing 2 3/1s with first strike at you. Zab... I'm gonna swing.
Do not send that thing at me. No.
Okay.
No, not that one.
Okay. All right. Nope. Fair.
I will let the gremlins hit my face if you send those instead.
I will send the gremlins your way. And spectacles. I'm gonna send. Okay. Yeah. I will send this 5/5 your way, acknowledging the fact that you don't have a single non-basic land, therefore I don't destroy anything and make your creatures not able to block. I'm actually going to send the 5/5 after Elspeth, also known as Miku.
Oh, wow. Okay. It's a 5/5, you say?
It's a 5/5 indeed. Oh, sorry, a 6/5. Raspberry.
6/5. Okay.
Raspberry, you're amazing. I appreciate you so very much. I basically cried at work when you sent that message, so you know that's why I haven't responded, because I cried and I'm like, damn, how do I respond to someone being so very nice? So appreciate you.
All right,
and I'm glad to see that you're streaming again. The stream is sponsored by Rage.
Red Wall reference anyway.
Okay. Okay, you blocked with a little guy. It's fine.
How big are the gremlins?
There's 4 damage total.
I'll take 4.
Perfect. Okay. Well, I'd say I did a decent amount of damage there. So I'm going to pass the turn, I guess. Yes. Okay. Yes, that was a big ol' energy turn. I love Madison Lee. Madison Lee gives busted turns like this.
Play Port Town, comes in tapped. Tap 2 for a Mind Stone.
The mine.
So, I will go to combat. Well,
And IOC Bear, it looks like you,
Not the
or
problem.
IO Cyber, looks like you found it. What I was doing.
you are not.
Call me anytime. We can catch up and cry together. Ooh, that sounds great, actually, Ree.
I don't
Oh,
know,
and
like, Spectacles has the most
Ree,
life. He
how
hasn't done anything
hypothetically,
to me, whereas
just like as an
I
aside,
just got smacked
how
for 6.
late do you
So
stay
I
up
will swing 2 in the air at you, Kuro.
on like most regular nights? 2 in the air at me, little old me,
Little old you.
scrumptious old little
That's
me.
4 total damage from me versus the 6 from you. So
I can't believe that you would do this to me. I will take your pittance of damage. 3
that's
damage, right?
That's what some damage.
Pittance.
I will pass turn after that.
Step, I'm going to pay 1 to cast Entomb. Search your library for a card, then put that card into your graveyard, then shuffle. Hold, please.
You having hiccups right now?
Do you have any elevator
Oh,
music
your
on?
hiccups hurt. That sucks, actually. Like I know some people who like they're full body convulsions with hiccups. It racks them, and that sucks. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that.
What elevators have you been riding?
I don't know. It's a fun one.
my
I don't know.
God. I would get off at the first floor that it opens. I'm not sticking on that.
Wow.
No offense.
Where's your
but
sense
I
of
mean,
adventure, bro?
Serious.
on the free jazz elevator.
Card I'm looking for.
Chat, are you riding the free jazz elevator with us?
We're riding the free jazz elevator, indeed. All right, add to. Okay, yeah, Zabs, you were right. I should have just taken the sleeves off. They worked almost perfectly. So.
Oh yeah, it works so well without sleeves. Like, yeah, it's time consuming to like have to unsleeve and re-sleeve, but
Yeah.
it will ultimately save you time in the long run.
That's fair. I'll just do a stream where I unsleeve. Like I literally, I'll go over my entire deck and I'll just unsleeve, yap about the card, and then scan. That'll be the whole thing.
Card I want. There we go. There we go. Do I have to reveal it? Oh, kind of I do, because I put it in my graveyard. We're gonna put Jadar.
Jabari.
Into my graveyard, and now I need to shuffle, please.
I had to like put my deck on
We got like Wii Shop music.
there's a deck that I gotta scan into Moxfield so I can play it later today. So I had to I used Mana Box app to scan it all just now, like right off screen, and upload it.
Perfect. Love this for me. Okay.
I do now that like it's
So,
actually worked for me because I took the sleeves off. I do
play
recommend
Castle
Mana Box.
Lockbait
I'll probably
for
do a stream
land.
just like that, honestly,
Really
where
hope
I'm
it
literally
doesn't
just like
attack me.
scanning in my commander decks.
And then
Well, I mean, you know.
we are going to pay 1, 2.
I do wish you could like scan in
3
foils better, but
Yeah.
you know,
1, 2,
you know how it is.
3 to channel Takanuma. It costs 1 less because I own 1 legendary creature. I mill 3 cards and return a creature planeswalker card from my graveyard to my hand. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna return Jadar to my hand.
Such synergy.
And then I'm going to tap 2 to cast Jadar. And then I will move to my end step, at which point I'll create a 2/2 black zombie creature token with Decayed. And I'll pass.
All of the ghoul callers.
Well, yeah.
Draw for
The
turn.
ghouls just want to have fun.
Ghouls just wanna have fun.
Thank you for the backup, girl.
Thank you
You're
guys.
welcome. You're
Thank you
welcome.
for,
Yes.
for taking it and running with it. I appreciate it.
Alright, I'm gonna make a mistake. I'm gonna play a non-basic land. It's a Sulphurous Mire. It is the dual snow land, comes in tapped. I believe, yeah, it's the Rakdos 1. This gets me yet another Badger.
Badger.
Badger. Okay, do I want another 5 life, or do I want another 3 creatures?
5.
What'd you say?
5 life.
Right, so 3 creatures.
So anyway, 3 creatures.
Here, let's make our soldiers. Let's use these for the soldiers. I've got the 𝔹𝕃℃ Literature Club girls.
That's funny.
Yep. Go. Courtesy of England. Thank you, England,
Mm-hmm.
for allowing me to purchase these from you at an event, as you can. All right. Oh, this is now, the land count is now 6, making green sleeves a 6/6. Kuro, what do you have untapped?
Just my commander.
Just your commander, the 2/3, huh?
Yeah. All right, perfect. My deck is in, and it's basically
See, there's no reason
perfect.
to attack unskilled right now, because we were kind of in a nice little truce of attrition here.
Mm-hmm.
The truce of attrition.
Yeah.
I am just playing with my zombies in the cemetery. We're just playing in a hallowed sandbox. It's fine. Nothing's happening over here.
Don't look
Alright,
this
I'll do
way at
one.
all.
I will pass once more then. See where this goes.
Okay, alrighty. Doki Doki girls.
We're
Yeah.
just waiting for those badger moles to have enough to just take us all out with one sweep.
Badger mole, badger mole.
Badger Mole.
Showing it.
Secret tunnel.
Oh,
Alright.
and then I'll spend 3 energy to draw a card before my turn. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Ooh. God, I love energy so much. It's such a fun thing. I remember when it first came out, people were just like, "Brr, it gives like this other resource. Resource should be magic, mana only. What's it doing in my magic?" And I'm like, this is the coolest fucking mechanic I've ever seen. I just wish I could make it a commander, and I quickly realized you couldn't, so I never.
Yeah.
Never
So
truly
glad they
tried.
brought more support in.
Mhm. Pay no attention to the ghoul collar in the corner. That's normal. It's a normal amount of ghoul calling.
Hashtag ghoul.
Hashtag ghouls. Ghouls night out. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is there any way I can tap that slightly better? Yes. I can. Okay. I'm gonna play Gonti's Aether Heart. Yes. 1 Gonti's Aether Heart, please. Gotta be alarmed or anything. I'm gonna get an energy for casting it. And Gonti's Aether Heart says, whenever Gonti's Aether Heart or another artifact enters the battlefield under my control, I get 2 energies. Panharmonicon will give me 4 total. And I can pay 8 energy to exile Gonti's Aether Heart to take an extra turn after this one.
Just ticking yourself up the bracket list is what you're doing.
It says I have to exile it afterwards, so I can't keep doing it. So
Yeah, no, it's fine.
don't know what you could possibly mean by that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reading the card. Don't worry about the other cards.
Yeah. Reading cards is weird. I wouldn't even do that if I were.
Magic doesn't have anything that can play things from exile. It's fine.
No. Not in. Well, okay, there's, I guess, that one white card. That is the last thing I'm going to add for this one specific thing. I am going to.
Got some rift sweeping to do.
So let's see. There's a little 5/5 can go places. Zab is still threatening me, I think. I can feel it through the table. Ooh, that's a non-basic land over on Spectacles board. Finally.
I also have a 6/6.
Does it fly?
No,
Unfortunate. I'm gonna
Not
go to
yet.
combat.
not yet.
I'm gonna go to combat. And unskilled. I'm gonna send a 2-1 with first strike at you, with the knowledge that I can make it bigger at the cost of 4 energy at a moment's notice. And then Specs, I'm gonna swing a 5/5 at you, and there is a triggered ability on attack.
Go on.
I will trigger the ability. I will spend 4 energy to destroy your non-basic lands and prevent creatures without flying the ability to block. I'm gonna swing at Miku.
Do I want to do this turn?
Probably
Are you
not.
swinging at Miku?
Yeah, I'm swinging at Miku.
Fine, you can do it this turn. Kill
Alrighty.
the Miku. Chat,
One Miku
Kuro-
down.
Miku. Kuro killed a Miku, chat. How do you feel about that?
Oh my god, is that Hatsune Miku? Alright, and
Miku, is that you?
and after that, you know, I'm just like a goofy little guy, and I'm just gonna oh, and I gained 3 energy. I'm gonna pass a turn. Energy's a fun mechanic, chat. It's fine. It's very balanced and normal.
Everything's normal and cool.
Yeah.
And then tap 6 to bring out my commander, Alenda and Azor. Literally on turn 6, because I didn't get any mana rocks until last turn. Flying Ward 2, 6/6. When she attacks, I can pay X and white, blue, black. If I do, draw X cards. And at the beginning of each end step, I can pay 4 life. If I do, I make a number of 1/1 black vampire knight tokens with lifelink equal to the number of cards I've drawn this turn.
Energy totally balanced and fair. You get it, Darksmith. You get it. Never's been broken, honestly.
That Spectacle's board state is getting
Never
scary.
could be accused
I
of
only
being
have three,
broken.
Yet
one,
again-
two, threes, but
I do I
Again,
do.
you haven't done anything,
I mean it when I
whereas
say like
Kuro
I
keeps
think that
smacking me. It's
Madison
back-to-back
Lee
for 2
is
in
like
air.
the best energy commander. 2 in the air at me, eh? I guess I don't have
Nope.
any creatures of flying either. I'll take your 3.
We're just like slap fighting, Kuro. It's like
Yeah.
stop it.
Yeah, it's just 3 damage at the top. You gain life. How's that fair?
I do gain 1 life off of the commander coming in, but I don't. Lifelink doesn't have lifelink.
You know. I'm sure it's in there somewhere.
I mean, eventually, if I can get there. I will then pass turn.
Well, you're not gonna pay 4 life to get 1 zombie or vampire.
No, I'm not gonna.
The vampire
I'm
has
gonna do it.
lifelink. Wait, but the vampire has lifelink. It will be a 3/3 with
Yeah,
lifelink. That's so worth it.
A 4 for a 1/1 with lifelink.
A 3/3 with lifelink? Yeah.
Well, yes, but no, I'm still not gonna do it.
Okay. I would make that choice every day of the week.
Going to sacrifice this zombie.
Mono green Nissa
With
is
13
really
towers,
good
I have
though.
2
I will
floating
give you that.
black.
Mono green energy
Then I'll
Nissa is
pay
incredibly
2
good.
more
Like
to cast
annoyingly
Shadow
good.
Heart. Yay!
She's here. Oh my god.
We did it. And then I will move to my end step because I have no creatures with Decayed. I create another zombie, and I pass.
I don't know if you know, I triggered the webcams thing to make confetti fall when you cast Shadow Heart. You're welcome.
Wait, did it? Did that really
Yeah,
happen?
so watch this. Takes a second. Sometimes it works.
Yeah. There
it
we
goes,
go.
Balloon. We got
Oh,
balloons.
that's so fun. I love
That's
it.
cute.
That gives me an idea.
Alright. Well,
Exactly. Yeah. See, even chat said make a vamp.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. It does get that one, which gets refunded with life green.
You could be making vamps every one of these end steps. That's what I do.
alright, I'm gonna play Elvish Reclaimer.
That's why I'm unskilled.
True. You said the title.
Yep, we got there. Spectacular.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait for you to build Spider-Man. It's gonna be all puns with you.
Actually, I'm not a Marvel person though. I'm gonna let our good friend Cop have the Spider-Man games going. I'll just make all
Yeah,
the
but
puns
it's the
when I play.
spectacular Spider-Man.
Yeah.